Hi, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining our lead program. I am excited to have each and every single one of you on this line. It is always an honor speaking with young scholars and young leaders in our community and helping you guys navigate through reality. Our team helping you guys navigate through reality of life and all that you guys have set for yourself. So before we get started, officially welcome you guys all to the lead program. I know a lot of you have questions and answers what it's all about. You can't wait to start your project and just share some of your contribution that you'd like to make an impact in the community. But before we get started, I would like to introduce myself for some of you who have not gotten the opportunity to speak with you one-on-one. My name is Viola Teba Yanyi Ampa, the founder and executive director of the Teba Educational Initiative. So before we get into an introduction of the LEAD program, I'll get an opportunity to also shed light about the vision and mission of TEI. But I just want to share a personal story and why TEI is so important to me personally. Is I was just in your shoe as a young woman in going to school, trying to graduate, trying to balance life, trying to navigate through life, and I'm like, oh Lord, how am I going to do this? But I couldn't afford college tuition. College is so expensive, as you guys may know. I couldn't afford it. I had to literally drop out of school for a semester. And then while I was home, my college dean called me, hey, young woman, we have a scholarship for you. You actually qualified for the scholarship last semester. We've been trying to reach you, just like a young student trying to balance life, like, oh, my SIM card is left somewhere else. My phone was not working. I couldn't get my phone. They couldn't reach me. So therefore I missed the scholarship opportunity. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. They are willing to give me a scholarship. Now my phone wasn't working. Now I'm a drop out of school for a semester because I can't afford tuition. But then I was able to pay for my balance due at the university, went back and got my full scholarship, half scholarship. And then the other half, it took the community, the Baltimore community had like alumni program where they able to pay student tuition, where they were also able to offer me some type of scholarship to be able to go to school. And as I was thinking about, my life personally and, the help that I'm able to get and the impact that so many people are actually having on me, I thought about other students around the world that are intelligent, that are willing to make it through life. Their family are not able to support them. And I asked myself, how can I be of support? The support that these people have shown me and able to help me almost about to graduate from the university with so much excitement, willing to actually look forward to my career ambitions. I'm like, there are so many students across the globe that have the same problems as me. How can I make a difference and an impact in my community? And that's when I thought about, obviously the vision was there. I thought about TEI and what we can actually do and accomplish within the community. So that's how, just a little background of how this whole thing started. It is because of these um, personal challenges that I actually went through that led into starting TEI. So now I would like for us to get into, TEI, give you a little background what we stand for, the vision and the mission of the organization, and also we get into our lead program. But like I always say this, it's very, very important. Education is so important. I hope you guys have taken your, just, able to graduate from the university. It's a stepstone for you to able to even graduate from high school. It's a stepstone for you to be able to accomplish so many things in life. So it is very, very important for us to be able to help those in need in our communities and make a difference and an impact in our student life, not just being a college dropout or a high school dropout, but if you can fulfill those goals, it's very critical. It will help you achieve a lot of things in life. So we would like to, therefore, I would like to share my screen now and we'll go over TEI vision and mission. So, what is the T.E.I Educational Initiative all about? I've given you my personal story. Now, let's go into the organization goals and vision. The T.E.I Education Initiative is a 501(c)(3) non-for-profit organization which provides educational initiative or educational programs to humanitarian assistance to students across the globe. And we're doing this one country at a time. We started in Ghana. Ghana is one of the biggest countries that we work at right now, Haiti, South Africa, and the United States. And someone will ask, what is 501(c), a non-for-profit organization? It's within the United States. For you to be considered as a non-for-profit organization, you have to be what we call a tax exempt organization. So we are a tax exempt organization within the United States, and we are also a registered organization in Ghana as well. Our vision is to provide the tools for quality education essential skills for disadvantaged students. Our mission is to give hope, inspire, motivate, and encourage students in their life to accomplish their goals. TEI seeks to educate and mentor students through life skills and vocational training, after school program, entrepreneurship, and career workshop. We are very big on our after school and mentorship program now. So as an organization, we have our short-term visions and our long-term vision, and we call them initiatives. We advocate for STEM programs, career development workshop, provide scholarship opportunities, provide educational resources, mentorship programs, and our annual lead program, which of course you guys are in it now. Our long-term vision is building libraries within schools and within communities, building learning centers for our mentorship programs, implement summer programs, forums with college students on their future as graduates, and we call that the YPG, Young Professional Group. So as you can see, this is no longer a long-term vision because by 2021, we were able to accomplish this. So now we have officially the Young Professional Group now in place. And we also want to focus on teachers and parents workshop, building forum on entrepreneurship, TEI conference every 2 years. Now, this is what we all want to talk about, and everybody wants to know, what is LEAD? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? You guys want more and more. So the LEAD program stands for Leadership Empowerment and Development. This is an annual program which gives our students the opportunities to serve as officers within the organization. One of the things that I would like to tell you in this slide right here is that each and every single one of you have potential to make an impact in your community. The little way that you think that, oh, it's too little, it's actually big. You're making a difference. So this program is set for you to bring out those qualities out of you. The goal of the program is to offer our students the opportunity to hold leadership position, improving student skills while training them on the daily operations of the organization. This program gives our students the opportunity to network, make mentors, and build on their social and personal skills. So our LEAD program is broken into 3 parts. Developing, what we get into there, developing students' leadership skill, which enables them to perform and help the organization to achieve greater impact in the community. So what essentially you guys are going to be doing is you're going to help the organization achieve its impact in the community, but also achieving your own personal goal to be able to make an impact in your community as well. We are mentoring mentees to recognize their passion, self-confidence, and ability to reach their full potential, providing the learning tools for mentees to grow and increase performance within the organization, professional and personal life. So as you know, each role that you are in, you're going to get a training that will help you navigate that role that you are in, so you'll be able to make the impact within your group, within the organization. And also some of the things that you will learn, it will be with you for life. It's soft skills that you will be you need in life. So these are some of the things that you're going to get from this program. Now, the lead program are geared towards developing skills and knowledge in the following topics: personal and professional and personal development, studying who you are as an individual and as a part of your community. One of the things that you need to know is, yeah, you are your own person, but you're also part of a community. And whether you find yourself in your a job or your career, you are part of a community. Developing a set of values and analyze your strengths and areas which needs improvement. Um, the next part is development of leadership knowledge and skills. So the first part is just your professional and personal development. This next step is your development of leadership and knowledge skills, whereby you actually like figure out what are my leadership strengths, what are my leadership weaknesses. So interact with leaders in business, government, and the community to exchange thoughts and ideas about relevant issue. This is where you actually focus about some of the things that, how do I speak in public? How do I connect with, my minister? How do I connect with somebody who is in a business, a CEO, to actually get some funding from the CEO, having those thoughts and sharing your ideas with the community leaders. Discuss and analyze leadership styles and reflect on one personal leadership style. Gain practical knowledge about how to prepare for life and how to network. And the next part is community leadership and project management. This segment is what you apply everything that you've learned, from your personal and professional and personal development and your leadership knowledge. This is where you actually apply everything. So you apply your leadership skills to develop a project that has a positive impact on your community, managing a project from concept, design, and implementation. And this part is where you always say that your lead Mira comes in because she's the coordinators. So she helps the team coordinate a project, and your president comes in and says, this is a project, and we work as a team. We're going to work on this project as a team. So we're going to manage the project from concept, design, and implementation. So when we go out in the community, we intend to do this and that and that. How are we going to raise for fun? Who are we going to talk to? Who is our audience? How are we going to make an impact? How are we going to budget? How much do we need to fulfill this project? So you're going to do all of this within this segment. And then developing a sense of community pride and conceptualize self-worth by realizing your potential impact in your community. And after this is done, you're like, thank God I made it. I was able to actually accomplish something in my community. And it doesn't end after you finish this program. You have a sense of belonging in the community to make an impact. Every single one of us should be making an impact in the community. It's very, very important. So this part gives you that aha moments or aha moment that thank God I actually was able to accomplish a goal. So now we would like to move on to goal setting and vision board. Goal setting, it's very important to have a goal in life as young as you are. I don't know how much I'll have to say on this, but it is very critical to have a goal in life. And as an organization, you can tell that we have our short-term goals and our long-term vision as well. And we try to accomplish as the day go by, we try to accomplish each goal that we can. We're not going to tackle all the goals that we have. That's why there is a short-term goal and a long-term goal. So we try to take one step at a time. So goal setting theory is based on the idea that setting a specific and measurable goal is more effective than setting unclear goal. And this is Edwin A. Locke's theory. Goal settings are roadmaps in life. Setting goals gives you long-term vision and a short-term motivation to accomplish your goal. And we have something what we call the SMART goal. Everybody have heard of that. And you will get into the SMART goal more in April when you actually do your leadership program with Mr. Chris Toffey. So SMART goals talks about specific, which is significant; measurable, the M stands for measurable, which is meaningful; A stands for attainable or action oriented, R stands for relevant or rewarded, and T stands for time bound. And then the next thing about on Edwin says the principle of goal setting. According to Lux, there are five main principles of goal setting. There's five. That was the five that we just talked about. But just to go a little elaborate a little bit on that, your goal must be have to have a clarity. Goal must be clear and specific. You must understand the goal objects and the deadline. If you don't understand what you're doing, you're definitely not going to get where you're going. So you have to have your goal must be clear. You need to understand what you're doing to be able to achieve it. The next thing is your goal must be challenging. Goals should be sufficient challenging to keep you engaged and focus while performing the tasks needed to reach the goal. If your goal is not challenging, you're definitely going to be bored and very lazy, that's for sure. Committed. If you don't feel committed to the goal, you are less likely to enjoy the process and ultimately achieve the goal. You have to be committed. Everything we do, you have to be committed. If you are not committed, you're not going to give it 100%. You're going to do a very poor job because you really don't care. And one of the things I always try to have people that are positive around me, that are willing to support the vision and the goal, because I know that I cannot accomplish TEI vision on my own. And that's why it's an organization. So we come together. So everybody that comes around has to understand my vision and will have also a similar vision that say that, okay, it's my vision as well, but it's just that I want to partner with this organization to be able to reach the masses as well. So you have to have that commitment when you join a team, or even in your personal goals that you set for yourself. You have to be committed to that goal that you want to achieve. And you need feedback. Regular feedback should be provided throughout the goal achieving process. So you guys will have a goal that you want to achieve. Your mentor, you should be meeting with your mentors to set, to give you feedback. How is it going? I get feedback all the time from my coach and my relationship leaders, just get a feedback. How am I doing with the process? How's my work going? What are some of the things that I can do better? And task complexity. Goals should be broken down into smaller goals. Each small goal is reached, a review should be performed and update the overall progress towards the larger goal. So you can achieve all your goals in one day, that's for sure. But once you break it into smaller pieces, you know that you can actually accomplish it day by day as you go along. And now the last thing on our meeting is our lead program is the right mindset and attitude. This is a whole topic of its own, but I wanted to break it down a little bit for our own program, what this lead program is all about. Having the right mindset and having the right attitude will take you far in life. I've had people that just had nasty attitude, bad attitude. I don't want to work with you. But there's always a second chance because, maybe it's a communication thing. So we should have a positive attitude and be willing to learn from each other. You guys are a team. When it's only 5 students that we work with in the lead program, and you guys are coming as a team. Everybody has their own background that they're coming from. They know that you are here to work with a team, and for us to work as a team, we always have to be on the same page. Sometimes we might not get everybody to agree, we might not get everybody to disagree, but that is what team is built for. But we have to have the right mindset and the right attitude on how we approach certain things within our team, within the organization, and within life. If you have a negative attitude towards everything in your life, you're going to see that nothing is going to go well for you in life. But with the right and positive attitude, you are able to accomplish so much. So as we go on across our, in our lead program, in our lead teams, when your president reach out to you, when your secretary reach out to you, when your event coordinator reach out to you, please be open-minded and willing to learn from one another. I don't know how much the next bullet points, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it like 50 times. Please communicate, communicate, communicate. And you guys are going to learn communication in your lead program. I think that will be in around May or so. You're going to learn about communication, how to effectively communicate. But in the lead program, please communicate. Omar has problem with his phone. He didn't communicate. We didn't know. Today is a meeting. I'm just using him as an example, as a scapegoat, because he's not on here. But it is important for us to know what is going on with you. If we don't know what is going on with you, we don't know. So you have to always communicate effectively with your team members. If something is going wrong, you're unable to make it to something, that's okay. But are you communicating? So please communicate. And also acknowledge emails and WhatsApp messages. It doesn't take 2 hours to just say thank you, I got your email, thank you, I've seen your message, or giving a thumbs up. That is a way that we know that you have received the message. If one person is communicating and the other person is not giving a feedback or saying, yeah, I acknowledge what you sent, I don't know whether you got it or not. We live in a technology world where things can be missed or interprets, so we have to just acknowledge that I received your email, just say it, and give it, even if you can't make it, right away because you're in the middle of something, just circle back at the end of the day or the next day. But don't go more than 3 days without responding back to somebody's email. And this applies to your life as well. If you can keep these little things, it will take you far in life. Just acknowledge. Always be on time to meetings and be on camera. I don't know how many times I've seen all of us come on Zoom meetings and nobody wants to show their face, but it is crucial for us to know that this 1 hour that we're gonna be um, put there for us to come together as a team to learn from one another. It's very important that we know that you're actually listening and we can see you and you're not just in your kitchen cooking or doing something, or you're not on the road, because we've set the time ahead before the day. So you should be able to dedicate this 1 hour for this program. So please be on camera. And you guys are so pretty and so handsome. So we want to see your face. So don't hide behind the camera. Complete monthly assessments within 5 business days. So our monthly assessment is a way that we determine how your mentors are doing with you and also how you're doing within the program. So every month you're going to have an assessment that you have to complete. Some of the questions are going to be like, did you communicate effectively with your team members? What did you do? What did you accomplish within this week or within this month? Do you get the opportunity to speak with your mentor? So these are some of the things that, the assessment will be based on. But if you get it within you by the 5th of the first month, uh, you should get it. And then you have 5 days to also complete it. So by the 10th, make sure that, your assessment has been completed and it's in. Have a weekly goal and meet with your mentors on a monthly or quarterly basis. I know your mentors may be busy, may not have the time to meet with you monthly, or to talk to you every single day, but try as much as possible to have quarterly meetings or monthly meetings. Each mentor is here to help you grow, and I understand they are busy, but we are all busy. And so any mentor in your life that tells you that they don't have time for your development, they don't need to be your mentor. And that is the reason why it's very important for this assessment that we know how are you truly doing with your mentor. Because if your mentor is not helping you grow in what you're supposed to be doing, then I'm sorry, they don't need to be your mentor. I've come to having relationships with certain people that are supposed to, and if I think that, oh no, you're not helping me grow, I don't need to continue that relationship. So any mentor that says I'm too busy to have time for you is not the right mentor for you. all mentors, and I know TEI mentors are not like that. They're gonna make time for you. So try, and don't leave it all onto your mentors. If you trying to reach your mentors and you're not getting your mentors to, just say that, hey, I have so and so dates. Come up with 3 dates and say, I have these 3 days available, and these are the times, and send it to your mentors. Please let me know which one works for you. When I reach out to my coach, I go on my coach calendar and I look at my coach, which day he's available. You, my coach, and every month I'm gonna reach out to you. So I look at your calendar, I see that you free so and so date. I put a time on there that I'd like to meet with you. You are free, I'm free, let's talk. So your mentors are not going to schedule meetings with you. That doesn't mean that you can schedule meetings with your mentors. Let them know that you're available on these little 3 slots. Let's make time to talk. Let me know when your time is possible for us to talk. So we are here to hold each other accountable for everything. As lead team, you're going to hold your friends accountable, but also hold your mentors accountable as well. Say, hey, you say you're going to do this, you haven't done it, I'm reaching out to you. Like I said, they may be busy, they may have forgotten. We're all human, we make mistakes sometimes. Just the fact that their mentor doesn't make them perfect. They're also learning, and we are all learning from one another. You'll be surprised that you guys have so much to offer to us. And I'm always learning new things from the young people, and that's the reason why I always look young, because I like to want to know more about young life and fresh ideas and fresh mindsets. You should see my face while I'm saying that. So there is a lot that you guys have to offer to us, and there are a lot that we can also offer to you. And we are here to all share ideas and commingle. Okay, and then be disciplined. Be disciplined, be respectful. Please be respectful to one another. And then as you're going through this, have fun, enjoy the process. It's 1 year program. So please enjoy the process and don't take everything personal, okay? Don't take everything personal. And then I put the bad attitude as the bad habit that I've seen so far is stop saying yes, please. Everything that people say is yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Please stop saying yes, please. You don't have to say yes, please to everything. Use your yes, please when it's really needed, but not everything is yes, please, yes, please. Stop saying that. One of the critical part is stop making excuses. And I say this with my eyes blinking like 50 times. Stop making excuses. Even in my career, we will make a few mistakes. Yeah, oh, I couldn't meet my time schedule for the day. Da, 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 da. You can find so many excuses in life, but please stop making excuses. If you say you're going to do this, we know that this was said. Why did you forget your SIM card at your friend's house? Stop making excuses. I understand your condition now, but let's try to make time for all these, especially when we have to meet as a team. Try to be on time and do not make excuses. Why didn't you get this project done? Oh, because I am not here. Oh, because I'm doing this. I'm not. No, please stop it. It's not good. And then don't underestimate your potential. I don't know how many, this is the bigger part. I don't know. I've already said it. I don't know. I don't know how much, you guys have so much potential and so much to offer. And we are looking for brilliant ideas and brilliant minds. And that is you. And so you are here because we know and believe that you can contribute towards the organization and you can make a greater impact in your community. So please do not underestimate yourself. If there is something that you want to do, share that with your mentor and let's execute it. We are not here to feed you, like do this, do that, do that. That's not the goal. The goal is for you to add onto the vision so that we can also grow together and accomplish on a larger scale. So although we're going to give you all the skills, but we also need your contribution. So please do not limit your potential. You guys have so much to offer. So I bring the presentation to an end, and I want to say thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to go into the chat and I'll check out if we have any more Q&As. But if not, we will continue on our agenda. And here we are. I can see everybody's face. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Awesome. Awesome. I see everybody. Hi, Sally. Hi, Mira. Look at you. Okay. So some people are still hiding. I can see them. But thank you guys so much for listening. The next thing on our agenda is for us to have our success story. And I love this. We have so many superstars at T.E.I. And I'm always honored to have all the success stories. Like when we had our first 2-year program in Ghana back in 2018, we had so many success stories from our superstars. And today we have Miss Benedicta with us, and she's gonna share her success story. She is a senior, I'll call it a senior at the University of Ghana, who joined our LEAD program last year. She was the president of the LEAD team, and she's also now the president of our young professional group, and also the chapter at the University of Ghana. And it's so honored always working with her and having her around. And she's gonna share her experience with you guys. So at this point, I would like to invite Miss Benedicta, who's gonna share her experience as a LEAD student with you guys. So Benedicta, if you're on the line, I give it on to you.
Fine. Okay, so I'm Benedicta, as Mrs. Viola said, the past LEAD president. And before I begin, I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Viola and her team for the opportunity given to the past team and I. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, so my history began when I saw a friend post a T.E.I competition essay online, and I texted him I wanted to join. Yes, so I involved myself, did the weekly essay assignment, and at the end of it all, my hard work paid off, and I got a prize, and this motivated me to know more about the initiative. So after some few months, there was a birth of Leadership Empowerment and Development Program, and I decided to give it a shot and take up a leadership position, and I got it. It was amazing, and it's still amazing because I learned a lot. I was introduced to the professional world for the first time, and I was out of my comfort zone because I didn't know how everything was working. I challenged myself to be better, be organized, be confident, and work with people because I was a loner. Like I hardly do things with people. So that was really helped me a lot. And one amazing thing is the quarterly mentorship Zoom sessions we had just like this. It keeps you in check because when we are having it and we have people talking to us, you tend, when you listen to it carefully, you tend to assess yourself. It will say something that like you are doing that particular thing, you are doing it. So at the end of the whole session, when you reflect on everything that has been said, you're like, I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I don't communicate properly with my mentor and everything. So it helps you keep you in check and all that. And the very vital thing is to the very vital thing I learned is to always check your emails, because that is what the corporate world uses. They wouldn't text you on WhatsApp. They wouldn't text you on Snapchat or anything. It's email. So I would entreat everybody here to make the effort to be checking their emails, because it's like that's what the corporate world uses, the professional world uses. And I know in school too, they go like this. If they want to give you an assignment or an information or something, you'd have to check your email. It's only when you have maybe a good course rep that would send it to your WhatsApp for you to see and everything. So my advice to you is to make good use of the opportunity you have to learn from your mentors, not only professionally, but in your own personal life. Maybe you have a relationship problem, or you have some, even though they can't help you maybe with all your family issues, they can give you some good advices you can take. And yes, and the last thing is to learn from your teammates, because everybody here is unique. You definitely learn something from one person, and it would also help you. You'd also have to have a good connection with them, because you don't know where you see someone next time. So yeah, so thank you very much for this opportunity. And if you have any questions, or you have maybe you are having your project, or you need help or any assistance, and if you want to ask me, you can text me. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Benedicta. Thank you so much. All right, so the next thing is we have our officers, and I want to give them the opportunity to also share their experience with you guys and give you guys some words of encouragement. And also, we have our another lead superstar on with us, who is now an officer. Okay, she is an officer, guys. So she's no longer a lead student or a lead graduate. She is an officer of T.E.I. So she's going to speak last. But I want to give the opportunity for our officers to share a few words with you guys. And Madam Eunice, if you want to start, you can start. Madam Veronica, and then Miss Constance will be the last person. I think they're having some connectivity issues, so we would just let Miss Constance to go ahead and share her few words with you guys. So Miss Constance.
Hello, please can you hear me? Hello, please can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so thank you, Mrs. Fowler, for giving me this platform to speak. So first of all, I would like to say congratulations to our lead team members. And then I'd like to give a little advice. So to add on to what Viola said earlier, the presentation, you are a team. So please work as a team. Do not concentrate only on your role. Sometimes you have to take a president's role. You'll be a marketing person. You have to take on the president's role, secretary role. Don't just be on yourself. Just if the president is not available, please make sure you are also available to take up the role. And then sometimes you would like to make decisions. You are five and then you like to make decisions. If you have three on board, you can make the decision to save time so that you won't wait for the others to come and then waste a lot of time. Yeah, so make sure you save time by making decisions. If you have three or four, make the decision and then they will join at the latter. So, okay, you must share your ideas. No one's idea is dumb. Like anything that is in your mind, share it to your mates. Let them know what is on your mind. Let them know what you are up to. Anything that you do, make sure you share them to your mentor or your colleagues. They are also available for anything that you would like to share. And then I think you have to be committed to what you do. You are a president, you have to stay committed because sometimes you are students. You say, oh, I have class, I have this and that, I have to do them, and then you just ignore your position your position as a lead person, a secretary, a treasurer. You just forget yourself. You have to stay committed to what you do so that you can always be on top. You have to help one another. You have to help one another. If someone is in a difficulty, you have to help it. If all of you don't know each other, you are trying to know each other. So please make sure you test. Like you have to you have to understand each other. You have to stay connected to each other. Don't be shy asking questions. Don't be shy. Don't say, oh, this person, I don't know her, I don't know him, so I'm not like that with her. No, we are a team. Stay connected. And then learn. learn from each other, learn, and then contact your mentors. Don't be shy. Contact them. They are very good. They are very brilliant. They will always be there for you. So make sure you contact. Don't be shy. So thank you. I'll end here. Thank you very much. Please, if you have any questions, you can ask.
Sure.
All right. That's one of the don'ts. No, please. Yes, please. Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Constance. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. So we will continue with our agenda since, and then if any of our officers is ready to speak, then we'll allow them to speak so that we don't waste you guys.
Yeah, I think I'm online now. I had a bit of challenge with my
Okay.
yeah.
Already.
Sorry, I came on camera. I was a bit busy. Sorry, I had to come on camera that way.
No, it's okay. We understand. But the floor is open now. Thanks.
Yeah, I want to welcome all the lead members. I want to say that it's a great platform that you have now. It's a great opportunity, and you guys need to utilize this very well. I think Viola has spoken much, and I want to emphasize on the issue of communication. You need to communicate well. I think it was one of the challenge that we had in the other lead program we had. They weren't communicating among themselves a lot. And we are believing that as we are growing, we could work on that. So with this new team, I would want to encourage you all to communicate. You have your president, you have your secretary, you have your treasurer. If there is anything, just tell each other so that at least it can be communicated among you so that you can work as a team. We don't want a situation where one person is doing all the job alone, the other person is relaxed. When you ask, oh, this person didn't communicate to me, I don't know what is going on. No, we know you all have a busy schedule, but yet still you could work time within your time that, oh, maybe this time we are all meeting online. We want to discuss about this. We want to talk about this. That is you, the lead members. You are doing it yourself. So with this, when all of you come on board, you communicate, you work as a team, I think at the end of the day, you will achieve a higher results than the other people. So for me, I would want to say communicate, work as a team, and also be committed to what you are doing. It's a greater platform you have now to learn. It's a greater platform to learn. So just be committed, do whatever you can do to achieve your goals, set your own goals, also to work as a team to make sure that the vision of this program is achieved. So you have to be committed, you have to be loyal to each other and everything that you are doing. And also, as Constance said, we the mentors, we are always available. Contact us at any time that you want with all your questions. We'll be there to help you, but we are not there to work for you. You don't bring your assignment to us to do it for you. No. But if you have any challenge, or maybe you don't understand anything, you can just come in. We would explain our best that we can to you so that you guys all can work effectively as a team so that our vision for this year will be achieved. Thank you all. Any questions so far, you can also ask.
Thank you. Thank you. And now Madam Veronica is going to speak to you guys as well.
Hello, team. I see that my mentee just left, and so I guess I will speak with her later. I'm not sure, maybe her network. Hello, everyone. I am so excited and I'm so glad for this new team of leads. This program, to me, is life-changing. Everything in life is never easy. That's one thing I would say. Whether it comes to your everyday lifestyle, whether it comes to your job, whether it comes to the basic things of life, nothing is ever easy. But with determination and focus, you will be able to attain your goal. So as you have joined this team, even if things are not as you thought it should be from the beginning, remember that we are building something here. So if things are not going the way, okay, I'm supposed to speak to my mentor at 8 a.m. I didn't get to speak with her until 8:15. That is okay. Life happens. Like I said, with determination and focus, you will be able to get something great out of this program. If you are interested in becoming somebody, this is the program that will help you to get there. So don't give up so easily. If you have any questions, like the other leaders have said, feel free to reach out. And if you reach out and you don't hear back right away, it does not mean they don't care. They do care. Perhaps life is happening, and that is why you have not yet heard back from them. Because I have heard some of the students say, "Oh, I reach out and I don't hear back." It's okay. Your mentors will always reach back out to you if you don't hear back from them the same day. And I believe Benedicta is the one who spoke first, and she said something very important. Even if you are having issues in your everyday life, feel free to reach out to your mentors. We are a family here. This is a professional field, but we are also a family, and we are also human beings. So we understand that people deal with things in their personal lives. So if you have anything going on in your personal life and you feel like there is a meeting that you cannot attend, communicate, and we will be able to work with you. And if there is something that we all need to come together to assist you with, we will come together. Don't go through life alone. That is why you've joined a team. You are part of a family now. So understand that there are people that have your back. There are people that support you in everything that you are doing. So if there is a struggle in your life, you don't have to go through it alone. We are open to listening to you. We are open to helping you deal with everyday situation. When it comes to school, if you are struggling in academics, reach out. If there is help that we can offer through this program, we will offer that help. Don't go through life alone and then come to the meetings and you are upset because during the week it was so difficult and you didn't know what to do and nobody was there to help you. If you don't communicate, we will not be able to know what is going on in your life. So through communication and being open, then even if Mrs. Viola herself is not able to step in, she can reach out to me and say, "Hey, Veronica, this person is dealing with this. Do you have any resources that we can utilize to help the person?" And we'll jump in and help. Like I said, I'm so excited to see all of you, and I can't wait to speak with each and every one of you. My mentee is Mare. I'm so excited to have you on board. I'm going to be sending you some resources because we finally had the first introduction. Sorry, I'm not showing my face. I'm working, but you guys will see my face very soon. I put a picture there just for a little introduction. But I will send you some resources for you to learn from. And if any of you want to reach out, if you want to learn more, please don't be afraid to reach out to your mentors. Don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'm here and I'm open to helping. And I can't wait to have many planned events with the team. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Mrs. Viola, for the opportunity.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Veronica. Alrighty, I'm going to stop our recording because now we have housekeeping things that we want to talk about. So I'm going to stop the recording and we will go into our calendar for the year and other things as well. So now we've addressed all our questions. Okay, so if there are no more questions, I want to thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your time. And I really appreciate all that you are doing. Keep it up and we will touch base next April. We'll circle back in April. Alrighty. You guys have a good one.